Here we are back in Lord of the Rings, doing some quests. The new expansion that came out last fall/winter went live today. I did purchase it in the Lotro store. It was only close to 2,000 points. We still have like 10,000 points remaining. So we also actually went through and opened up some more shared storage for across the whole account. We went through and sold some stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff still here. Some things that I forgot to start using last couple times I've played is these extraordinary experience. So for a whole hour we'll get an extra 100% XP from everything. So we're going to take that right when we get over to doing all of these quests. Last week we were at the other Dwarven stronghold. This week we're at Karum Ubnar and working on the reputation stuff for those so we can get our ports. So we're going to go ahead and do the claws, travel now. So we check a couple things here. Alright, let's take our tome. 100% XP. Of course, these are, as I mentioned last week, a lot of these are repeatable quests. If we have time today to get these finished up, we'll go ahead and maybe pick up that quest that we received last week about going to speak with Galadriel. Here we've got to close all of these different burrows of these blade beaks. Sometimes when we click on them, one might spawn, but we're just trying to get close enough so that they'll spawn ahead of time. There we go. There's another one over here. As I mentioned before, like normally when you'd see a yellow creature with a yellow name on there, it would be a little higher. Actually, in this case, it's just a non-combatant, as that's just kind of something happening in the background as these guards are trying to fight them off, and we're here to help close the barrows. Or the burrows, sorry. Don't think there's another one back there. Nope. There's one right there. Oh, one did spawn. Let's get the burrow finished. Come on. Oh, you son of a gun. You piece of crap. Heartseeker it is. Clear all these diggers that we can get ranged. Be able to clear these 3 burrows here. Ooh. Which takes us up to 6. We'll grab the other 2 upstairs. Oh. They're not supposed to get that close to hit us. And then after we get these 2 done, I believe a big, huge blade beak spawns in down below. We have to go down there, I think, and talk with someone and then prepare for that. All the burrows are cleaned and sealed. And I think if I remember correctly, it spawns in right here in this area. Is it over? Of course not. Alright, mission complete. Yes, that's what it was. These missions, after the missions, there's a mission reward box. The ones we did last week did not have those. I didn't hear him.
What news do you bring?
Nope, we're not here for that. We're here to turn in the quest.
At your service, and your families.
So we'll do Defilers in the Vale. Okay. Orc Defilers. And as we did mention last week, we do have to take a few moments for everything to load in with the instance, since we are the only ones here. There's the bad guys, alright. Oh, forgot that Defiler was that close. So we gotta defeat those Defilers, which are around these cauldrons, and then we have to cleanse the cauldrons as well. Of course, there's always roaming bad guys to deal with as well. So Archer. Take him out hopefully with this. Yup. Defiler over here. So we can pull that warrior when he comes back by. To the front. Hopefully we won't pull the Defiler. Oh, no we did. Oh well. go. A couple more up here. Might as well drop all the orcs, because we're almost ready to level from the experience boost. That defiler's up there, which will take us up to 116th level. What in the world? Tough crowd. There's 2 defilers over there. Stun. There's another defiler. Alright. We're good on focus. Three more. What else is back there? Just that warrior? Oh, there's another defiler. Alright, let's come over here. That guy's stationary. Pin that warrior down. And we leveled up. New quest. Oh, that's the other thing too. It's really great about Lord of the Rings Online is that every season they have different quests. They have like a fall festival, spring festival, summer festival, winter festival, Yule Fest is what they call it. And then they also have special things like farmers fairs, all a bunch of different activities that you can go. It's really great when you're a lower level, or we could actually go and they would all pick up the quests and they would all be of our level to celebrate. So that pops up and you can automatically take a map to it and get extra stuff and fun little emotes and new horses, new mounts, things like that. Where do I accept the quest? We're just not going to go yet. Ready to advance. Alright, we're clicking on you. Let's just go ahead and finish this off then first. We need 2 more cauldrons. There's 2 downstairs there. Probably won't let us finish the spring quest because we are in an instance, I believe, might be the issue. And one more over here. And then we got the other defiler over there. Let's take out these orcs here first. killed him. Okay, fair enough. And get the last. Oh, there was a guy back in the back. You little stinker. Alright, there we go. Last cauldron. Tokens of Karum Ubnar. A little bit of XP and some silver.
Gundabad will be ours once more. What news do you bring?
Mission bonus crafting materials, bonus legendary item boost, bonus character boosts. Let's go with character boosts. Virtue XP, we'll take that and use that. I got the map to the festival if we want to go there. Enchantment runes. Character boosts. Some more experience tomes. Nice. More virtue XP. Some runes that we really don't need. Essence Reclamation Scroll. Reputation tome, that's good. Well, let's go ahead and use this. Open our vault. Traveler's loot boxes, which we don't really open because we don't really want to waste the keys on them because they're going to bring out mid-level loot where we're at right now. Plus we have all these extra tomes too, so we got tons of experience. We should start using some of those. See, tomes of extraordinary experience. We'll bring those out and just start leveling like crazy. Another Essence Reclamation. I know we had something somewhere for that. That's enhanced XP supply. So that the little bar at the bottom down here that shows our XP and everything. That little blue bar is the bonus XP that we'll get. And if we take this tome, it'll give us some more of that, which is great. Alright, none of those stack. That's okay. Open up our own vault. Some maps. Do these stack? They do indeed. We're looking for legendary items. Normally have to go back to town, but since we're VIP and we have this item here, it's town subscriber services. Basically anything we can do in the town, we can do out in the wild. So we can shop and sell everything off that we've got there. And head back to the missions. Enemies at the east gate. Iron garrison dwarves not allowed, the orcs to spill forth into. Defeat the gate captain. The orcs camped at the east gate of Moria. Alright, let's go do it. Must defeat 12 orcs and then defeat the gate captain. Let them spawn in. There, they're spawned in. Perfect. That is the eastern gate of Moria. Back over there is Lothlorien, in that direction. We can't access them from this area because this right now is actually an instance that takes place near those areas. The setting, I should say, for those areas. We might be in a bit of trouble. Let's stun him. Take out the other archer. Try to stun him again. Oof. Heal up a little bit. There's the strength of morale. That's cooldown's 30 minutes. Goes a little bit of XP boost, or I mean a hit point boost. And continue on. Those are all warriors. This one's 10%, 10 seconds. This one is 15 seconds. We're going to go 10 seconds first. Oh, didn't work. Alright, now we're going to tear down the gate. We'll go ahead and take a second here to get some morale and power back. Doesn't take too long. Yes, using these heart seekers on a gate. Interesting, right? Alright, then on the other side is the bad guy. It's a cooldown on that, still a minute for that one. So we're going to try to trap the big guy because he's got two archers with him. The archers will stay back there. I'm going to fear the one archer. Maybe. I think we gotta pull him first. Let's fear him. Get another stun on him. Whew. A little bit tougher than I remember last time.
What news do you bring?
So yeah, for example, in order to get our guide to this area, we have to be at 130th level in order to get the teleportations in this direction. Darhan Gatekeeper guarding Rathad Cow. Entering the Elder Slade. And these all will take a few minutes to, a few seconds I should say, to load in. And usually there's one directly in front of us, walking right to us, I believe, if I recall. Yep. Sentinels are ranged attackers, and the Wardens are the more elite. That's what I was the word I was trying to think of the past couple of weeks. The elite monsters are the ones that have the orange around their frame up here. Slow the warden down. Get the one that's a roamer first. The sentinels are just the arrow shooters. There's one more warden up over there. Alright. I'm going to move some of these attacks around a little bit. There we go. So our first attack slows them. Barrage does a bunch of damage. This builds focus back up to shoot barrage again. There we go. A little bit better thinking. Alright, this will summon the gatekeeper. Drop down here, drop a trap. Rinse and repeat. Alright, then we destroy the flag. Sweet.
At your service and your families.
Still have 27 minutes on our XP. That's great. Already got another half level almost since we began. So in these, what'll happen is we'll go up, talk to these disheartened soldiers. A evil spirit will pop out of them. We gotta slay the spirit. And we gotta do that 8 times up here. Make sure it's ready to go. Oops. It's amazing that did not tab through to target. Some hit points back. Alright, we are good. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, some of these new abilities has, like I said, I think when I stopped playing the level cap was 110, maybe? It's up to 140 now. So there's a lot of different abilities in here. Like, I don't remember having Barrage, but it looks like it's a pretty cool ability. The more you have to have focus to do it, the more you do it, the more damage it does. Which is pretty sweet. Alright, mission complete. We are officially halfway through the next level, which is awesome. Nope, we don't want to travel yet. Pick up the mission reward first. Almost lost some tokens.
What news do you bring?
And let's check our reputation with these two. Acquaintance. Oof, got a little bit of time to get there. Securing the Red Horn. Oh yes, I think this one is the pass. Step down here and wait for him to spawn in. There we go. I think the Lancer is the one that spawns in people. Or maybe the Scouts. once we open this, another group will spawn in to come to try to retake it, and we'll just take them out as well. As if this archer doesn't take us out. Whew. Got a little hairy there. Goblin scouts, goblin scouts. Not too bad if you don't have a archer shooting at you. See if we can take this archer out first. We are rooted in place. Wait till that wears off. It did. There we go. Fear that warrior for now. Then we'll come back to the warrior, hit him with a slow arrow. Oops, maybe. There we go. And he's gone. Hit the first one that comes in. Archer first. Summon his buddy. There we go. It was a little bit better. Remembering how many spawn in. Oh, missed a scout. We don't have to take these out here, but we're going to just to ensure some safety. Alright, let's go ahead and get some power back up. Just gonna take one of those. There we go. Put down the trap. Archer first. Alright, third one is encampment is secured. I think there's just one more down here at the end. I think that's the last one. What is a Darrow Gleam? Oh, just gemstones, okay. All these that have green borders on these items, these are all crafting items. Iron spice. Answer another scout. That scout's moved away. Excellent. Alright. That's an archer back there, I think. No, that's just a warrior. So definitely want to take out the scout, because we don't want extras coming in. Oof, it's going to be a little interesting. Trap. Fear the Lancer. See what else comes. Oh, just the scout. Okay, cool. Oops. Wrong button. Hope it doesn't cost us. Nope, it didn't. Good. Drop into the trap. Take out this Goblin Scout right off the bat so he doesn't summon anybody else. Bam, what overkill. And if I recall, this last one does not have anyone come to try to reclaim it. There we go, yep. And then my mission rewards are right there. Excellent. Travel now. Turn that quest in.
Long live King Thorin. Long live Durin Stonehelm.
9 minutes remaining on that one. That one took a little bit longer than the others. Standards of Khazad-dûm. Spell forth. Mission to defeat the orcs in the Dimmeril Dale and plant banners on them. Alright. This will take us right back outside of Moria again. Very similar to the instance we did a little bit earlier, but this time we have to plant. Still got to kill 12 orcs and plant banners from the dwarves on these orcs. And they'll start spawning in. They did. Perfect. Start utilizing our traps more. Take out these archers. Wait until this archer comes up here. Alright. Then, of course, the little one ring pops up on them, indicating a quest. And we just go ahead and plant the banner. Halfway done. Excellent. Yeah, we'll skip that berserker. Oh, we got another archer though. Let's not get too close. There's a berserker there too, so if we can sneak by right between them all. Oh, daggone it. Oh no, we got them all on us. Oh shoot. Oh, we're gonna do this. Woof. Whew. Alright, well we're gonna have to take them on. Alright then, let's do it. There's the other one. Alright, we need just one more. Travel now. And our XP tome is getting ready to run out here in a few minutes. We'll take another one.
Hail, friend.
Cover trinkets stolen from the dwarves. Get him while he's moving away. Our mission quest guy's gonna spawn up here, so we want to try to take out as many of them as we can around here, and we got to take out the Stonekeeper down there too. We can come around here and get the Stonekeeper on their own. Without drawing the ire of the regular warriors that are down there. I'm going to try to grab this Berserker here though. By himself. There we go. Go ahead and drop a trap down here. Try to take on the Stonekeeper by themselves if we can. It does pull one Orc Warrior, that's okay. He'll hit the trap. All right. Mission complete. Mission reward. Turn in the quest.
What news do you bring? What do you want?
Alright. Let's go to the next one. Once we get into the next one, we'll go ahead and take our
Hail, friend.
next XP tome. All right. 100% XP for an hour. Oh, those are good guys, yeah. So you gotta get 3 or 4 of the ices, the vicious cold, and we need 6 of the yetis, the snow beasts, as they're called. Should be able to get some singular snow beasts around here without having to pull big groups of them. Vicious cold up there. Oops. Snow beast. More vicious cold up there. Oh, stunned me. Oof. So we got the cold, and we just got this one last snow beast here. And then we gotta fight off the giant and make it run. Oh, he stunned the crap out of us. Alright, get out, giant, get out.
What news do you bring?
Wrath of the Frostheart. Breach the ice seal on the gates of Mount Gundabad. Defeat the Frost Horde. Oh, it's dark in here. The Shapers are a little bit tougher. But we'll just drop a trap here. It's only got a few seconds more on its cooldown. Lay that down there. Then with the Shaper. Get work step into the trap. Took out that Shaper. The Whelp we really won't be able to do much with. But it's all good. We should be able to get the Shaper out fairly quickly. Oh, didn't even pull the Whelp. That's awesome. Well, that's a bonus. And then we have Drakes. So Warrior come back around away from those big guys in the middle. Getting a little light for us. Starting to get a little morning maybe. Alright. We don't need to take out everything, but we do need to take out that group up there. This group over there, and that far group. We don't have to mess with the ones in the middle, because we have to get over to where it says these massive chunks of ice in order to take them out so we can finish the mission. So, I got a Frostbound over there. Drop a trap. Alright. That was not too bad. Fire Drake has 150. I'm sorry. Frost Bound Squall Shaper has 150k. The Cold Drake has about the same. Shoot. All right. Whew. All right. Get out of that cold. And the last chunk of ice, and we'll complete this quest. And that will be all of the reputation quests from those dwarves.
Hail, friend!
So must have finished all those pending quests. So again, we were talking about the different currencies. The in-game currency you can purchase with points and things like that is their mithril coins. You'll sometimes, as I mentioned, get them for quests, but you can spend those if you wanted to reset the quests, which we are not going to do. I'm not sure if we even have that many. at least you're capped. I didn't realize that. It's good to know. Oh, these tokens that we're picking up, we're almost capped there too, so we'll have to spend some eventually. See what he's got. Because we could pick these up. We just can't use them until we get to 130th level. We are neutral with them, so. Nope, we cannot get them until level 130. Interesting. Which once we get to 130, we're definitely going to be picking up some of this stuff just to replace our older gear. For example, our older gear gives us about 1,000, 1,200 agility, plus the physical mastery, a little bit of morale. I mean, we will lose some morale from these, but that'll give us like almost 7,000 agility, 6,600 something, 700. And that vitality will replace the morale that we're losing. So, yeah, those are definitely something we want to pick up. And the leggings, oh my goodness. Yeah. And these that we can purchase now at a minimum level of 110 aren't even comparable to what we're already wearing. So it is basically waiting until, well, there's 120. We're at 116. Let's see what the 120 stuff is. Not. Yeah, I probably just want to wait. Not really much better than what we already have. Durin Stone. Oh, nice. Alright, so that was there. We did find some milestones. Tracking. So returns over here. Guides. I guess the Thorns Hall. Gonna put our milestones up here, maybe. There we go. We have cosmetic pets. I did not know we had cosmetic pets. We have Farmer Maggot's dog. Nice. We have Bill the Pony. Very cool. And a mysterious celebration pig. And I think it might be passive. Is that what? No, those are the. Milestones. There we go. Oh, that's not the one we wanted. Okay, so our skills. So we're wanting to go to Tumnudum, and Erebor. That's where we want to go next. So what we'll do is we'll just circumvent the whole milestone. Head to Thorn's Hall. Hitch a swift travel. That is not the one we wanted to go to. Oops. I think was the horse already in there? It was in the back, wasn't it? Maybe not. Which is why we need the guides to get there to level 130. Alright, and we'll come back and we'll get missions from Scoutmaster afterwards. Deed completed. Discovery Stormwall. Got us a mark of the Longbeards. The Grey Mountains. Destroy cold worm nests. Let's try this. Some fire oil going. Oh, it's a little delayed reaction there. Okay, I gotcha. Oof. A little bit of a blizzard there. No mobs over here, so do I miss a nest? Nope. Walk across the other side. There's a mob down there. And there's a nest. Alright. That's 4 of the 8 we need to get. There's one up there. There's a worm. See if we can get this to where we just pull just the one worm. Drop a trap down here just in case. Yep, just got the one. Excellent. This kill should probably level us up again. Oh, maybe not that one, maybe the next. This will be 6, we need 2 more. Oh, sweet. 2 nests right here. Mission complete. Let's head back to the entrance. Still have a half hour on that hour-long tome as well. Finish this. These are motes of enchantment. This is where we get those. We're getting these war marks. Not sure if there's a cap on those or not. Let's check our wallet. There we go. Level up to 117. 13 levels away from getting these things here. Can't get any more ancient scripts. We actually have more ancient scripts than we're supposed to have, so we're gonna maybe figure out what we can spend those on. Double check after we're done streaming today. Go through and maybe read up on the game I haven't played in a very long time instead of just guessing as we go through. Put on spring leaves in case we need to get anything. That's the spring festival right now. Well, we can figure that out later on. Let's go ahead and take on the Son of the Chieftain. Mission to find and defeat Mawkuk, fearsome warg pack leader. Inspiring presence. Alright, let's do it. We've gained a class trait point. Oh yeah, we should probably go through and perhaps which button was that? Was that G, K? No, K is our skills. Huh. There we go. We have 3 points available to spend. Alright. Swift bow damage would go up with that. We could go with Bodkin arrows. I've never seen this yet. Mitigation bypass. Oh, nice. So the damage mitigation's bypassed with that. What's this ability here? Deadly precision. so every critical hit we get an extra focus. That's not bad. We have all the hail of arrows up. So our strength stance damage increases there. That's nice there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that to get that damage up first. Maybe not. That's overall damage going up. Yep, let's do it that way. Alright, so we gotta come through here. To keep in mind that these wargs will appear and disappear. They're stealthy, so we gotta be careful coming through. Putting some fear into me, huh? Oh, there we go. That's what we were going slow for. Hidden creatures. Another dust stalker right in front of us. Oh, jeez. There we go. Get rid of that poison. Oh, it's not just poison anymore. It's disease, wounds, fears. Oh, wow. I did not know that got rid of everything. That's cool. It used to just be poison. Alright, so we got this area cleared out here. Where's this bad guy at? Oh, there's a dust stalker. Grab this defiler. I think the named guy is down at the end of the hall this way. If I recall. I think he's on that platform right up ahead of us. Whew. Dust stalkers right there. Wargs are everywhere, man! Oh, there he is. There's the big bad guy. What if we pull his guards without pulling him? Let's find out. Yep, we can. Sweet. He is in range. Only 300,000. That's not too bad. We shouldn't need our trap. Looks like there's a Duststalker with him up there. Might be coming in our direction. A couple of Duststalkers. Ooh, ooh, so close. Almost got whooped. Maybe we should have put a trap down. Hey Otter, what's going on? Nice, nice. Almost getting my butt kicked is what I'm doing. It's twice today. Finish now. Excellent. Let's go see.
At your service.
I guess we can buy some stuff from these guys now. It's not really, it's all cosmetics, so it's not really that big of cosmetics that we're looking for. So they obviously have different names for the levels. Battle Goat for the Elder Slate Battle Goat. Interesting. So this must be Iskas. So that's all the stuff you can get there. The pets. Alright, we can't get any pets yet. Cosmetic weapons. Mounts and missions and housing decorations.
Once there
Barter
was trade
items.
between the dwarves of Moria and the elves.
Well, that's what the moats of enchantment. Oh, okay. So this is the ones that we only, I think, are allowed to have 6,000 of or something, perhaps. And let's look for medium. I have no idea what these things have inside them. Should we buy one? Just to see what's in there. Let's double check how many moats we can carry. Moats of enchantment. They were there earlier. Moots of Enchantment. Oh, so we can have 10,000 Moots of Enchantment down there. Haha. I wonder if we should just go ahead and purchase Traveler's Jewelry. Let's buy one of those. Let's barter one. We'll get one. We'll open it up. We'll see what's in. Oh, interesting. Contains 14 items. A lot better armor, and it does give a lot of agility compared to what we have right now. Oh my goodness. And it gives vitality, which is going to take care of some of the things that have hit point issues. Just gonna have to remember how to take those tempered essences off. Oh my goodness. I think we might have hit the jackpot. Agility and vitality in this cloak. The other cloak. More agility. It's got a higher evade rating. That's got a better finesse rating. Not as much vitality, but still going to have more vitality than what the other cloak is that we're wearing now. We already have a bunch of essences in there. So each piece of that cloak, or the coffer disappears after you get 1,500. You spend 1,500 motes, and you get a coffer, and you can pick which item you want out of it. That's really, really cool. We do have a nice new cloak. We'll put this up over here in bag 6 so we remember to mess with it. We've got our town services, which we can use. Browse the shop. Let's lock these things we don't want to sell. Oh, let's let us purchase that, even though we can't use the skill yet. Gotcha. Lock that cloak. These are all things to sell. Clear up some of our inventory. Collectibles there. Those can go into the bank. Those will go in shared storage. I believe we had them in the rep items. Yep. We might have to take an afternoon sometime before the next stream and sell some of those things off at the auction house. We have a lot of stuff we haven't even begun to look through from when we had stopped playing. But we did get a couple of levels today. We started off at level 115 and now we're at 117. Slowly but surely, remembering to use the XP tomes, which is really nice. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and be the end of the stream for today. Again, if you're watching VOD or on YouTube, thanks for checking in. Come back to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/themasterofdungeons. You'll have check our about section. You can find our Discord server there for all the community talking about D&D and a bunch of fun things about being new players, new DMs, experienced players, experienced DMs, with learning stuff from our chimerical collective, as we call it. Our next stream is going to be on Sunday. It's our live play D&D game stream. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Finishes up around 10 p.m. Eastern. We are playing the Keys from the Golden Vault. We're starting the second adventure this Sunday, which will run part 1 and part 2 this Sunday and the following Sunday. We are playing the Stygian Gambit. So we do have a new player joining us as well. And we'll introduce them, of course, when we start playing on Sunday. So thanks for all the support, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Happy adventuring.